back door.
Before we
Oh.
That's Africa, but you should have known that. No, but pirates should have known that. They've been in Africa for long. You know, that's what happens. You take your food. You take your share.
yesterday, Amajimbo's
Guys,
qualified
sometimes
for the
pirates are next. I promise, I've been covering football for I traveled with pirates.
despite the fact that they lost to Italy by 3 goals to nothing, but they still qualified
I don't
for
remember,
the
but we went
quarterfinals. Well done, boys. Remember the under-20s went to the World Cup in Chile, and they were knocked out in the quarterfinals. We're hoping that the under-17s will go a step further and go probably
I never
to the
forget that match.
semi-finals.
We got there, man.
So
So
it's
there's
going to
training,
be
but
very
no,
nice.
you
It's
train
going
at
to be
4
very
to
nice
5.
for our under-17.
Get there,
And
gate is
with
locked.
Bafana coming at
the
AFCON
gate is locked.
next
And then
month,
they come in, they open
it's
it
even
like 10
better.
minutes
We're going a step further
But, oh, no,
into
it's here.
defining football
And
on
then you
the
get in, you
African
start
continent
training
as a
the
country.
opposition team are right.
And what a way to do it. Big boys from African football in the past are not there, but we are there
So
in the
for
quarterfinals
Pirates to come
of
up with any excuse
the
that they
FIFA
did
under
something to us,
17.
just to me, it
Remember,
doesn't wash
West
because
Africa has always been a dominant force in junior football. Nigeria and Ghana, respectively, have always been the force when it comes to under 20, under 17 football. Let me know. Yeah. See. Yeah. So all the time, as Wafai, are you gonna keep that chair there? It's on camera.
It's on camera.
No, but
No, this camera is focused on projects.
Can you use your camera to shoot to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Where's your phone?
Yeah.
Nayi.
Yeah, yeah.
Was late, so it's all like Jalagabi. Must say, sir. Tomorrow. I know tomorrow.
Okay, I'll use it.
Yeah, okay.
Angisabi vele.
Do some pictures.
Ngiyathemba, angisabi, ngiyathemba. Yes, yeah. Kusaba nokuthemba, two different things. Awukhathile, usubalekile. Hayi, ngiyakuthola mtaka baba. Thank you, Baba. All right, guys, we'll be starting the show in the next 2 minutes, and hang tight. We're almost there. Remember, it is the official Total Africa AFCON 2025 trophy tour, the official one for that match. Only on this live and Omni Audio Africa. Not alone today. I'll tell you just now, like it's Amalema. Pirates are in the final. You still asking about Pirates? Pirates is playing the final. On the
No, they want to. And they're playing in Polokwane, sir.
Unfortunately, I won't be going.
If
I'm booked,
is it why?
I'm receiving my Lifetime Achievement Award.
Go, guy.
Sante. Yeah, I'm starting it. All right. Tell me when you're ready, Nkala. All right, guys. Wish us luck. Good morning. It's a Monday morning. Let's see how you football. How is football happen? You're live on TikTok and also on Omni Audio Africa. It is the Total Energies Trophy Tour, the official one. You know, December time and January, we've got AFCON coming to Africa again in Morocco. Defending champions Cote d'Ivoire have qualified. Morocco, the host, will be there, and Bafana will be there again in the same tournament. After they got bronze in the tournament in Cote d'Ivoire in 2023, Bafana will be there again. What a fitting moment for the trophy to start in South Africa and then move to all countries on the African continent and in the diaspora. Welcome. It's a Monday morning. Usually we do this since at 12 o'clock every Monday, but today it's a special occasion here in Dube, Soweto. For Total and us, we're going to enjoy this day with you, Africa. This is the biggest football spectacle on the African continent. why not celebrate it? Yes, we should. We are telling African football stories by Africans for Africans in Africa and for Africans in the diaspora. Welcome. I'm not alone this morning. I'm with my co-host, Ntate Matsilane Mamabulo, an astute author, a man who has written so many football stories for many newspapers, but he's known for his strong beliefs in development, one. Two, somebody who believes that football must be played the proper way, and he always tells the truth in his articles. Let me welcome him. Matsilane, good morning.
Baba, thank you so much. It's good to be here in Msawawa, Dube.
Yes.
It's a bit cold, but it's a beautiful day. The trophy tour, as you said, the Africa Cup of Nations coming up, there's excitement all around. South Africa are going there. Can we win it? I have a sense we have the potential. So, yeah, it's an exciting morning. Good to be here.
People who know football, Matsilane, always say it's all about how big you are in terms of playing football. Because people believe that we can't win this thing because we've got smaller players. Is that a belief that you have as well?
No, not at all. Lionel Messi has won lots of things. He's a tiny kid. No, I think the key in football is playing to your abilities, playing to the best. Know what your strengths are. As South Africans, we know. Brababa, we Real Pencil. Whether we are going to play against the big boys by Morocco, if you go their way, you're not going to beat them. So use what you have. We've shown in the last one many years of failures, disappointment for Bafana. Coach Hugo Bruce came along, took us to the semi-finals. We finished, we got a medal. So that's the sign. Look at it, we've qualified for the World Cup as well. And we played our way. So no, it's not about size.
Playing in the Cup of Nations, Matsilane, what does it mean for every nation of the 54 countries on the continent?
It's the biggest tournament on the continent. To show that you are a quality football nation, you want to qualify. There's 54 nations. Often we get 24 going there. So by merely qualifying says you are one of the best on the continent. But as South Africa, having won it before, I always believe we are always in the top 5. We should always be in the top 5.
Yes.
So for us, those few years when we were not even qualifying, it was just disappointing. A country that has all the facilities. Financially, we are one of the best on the continent in terms
if
of...
not the best.
You see? In terms of the facilities, you hear all Africans, when they come here, they look at us and say, if we had what you had, we would be the best. So it's a good thing that we are going back to the Nations Cup successively. I think expectations have to be high. As a South African football fan, I'm saying nothing less than getting into the final.
Well, besides Bafana going there and being our hot favorite as South Africans, who's also a favorite? Probably.
Listen, Morocco.
We think Bafana will win it, but who are the other favorites?
Look, Morocco have to be one of the favorites. Think about it. They are hosting the tournament. Morocco have been actually underachievers at the Africa Cup of Nations.
Yes, they've been.
They've only ever won it way back in 1976.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago. A nation that has, the first African country to get to one of the things I know is final with Morocco. I can them all the time. We beat them in 98. We always beat them. There was that 2002 when we beat them with Carlos Queiroz in Mali. So, but I think they will start as favorites. Look at how they qualified. The only team to qualify, winning all their matches when they qualified for the World Cup. Yes, they were in a fairly weaker group, but Morocco's football is just getting bigger and bigger. Look at their under-20s.
Yeah, the novel champions.
So I think they will start as favorites. The defending champions always go there. You always think they will do well. And then you have the usual suspects. You're in West African. Egypt want to do well. The multiple
7 times
record winners of the Nations Cup. So I think this is going to be an exciting tournament. And Morocco are great hosts, great stadiums, beautiful vibes.
And the food.
I've never been to Morocco. I'd love to go.
Food in Morocco.
I'm hoping somebody. Let's hope somebody out there who has lots of money, please send me to the Nations Cup.
Amazing food in Morocco.
Yeah.
Then I can promise you that. Yes. Remember, big cities like Rabat, Marrakesh will be the host cities, and some of the Berkane is one of them. They'll be hosting teams in Morocco.
Yeah.
Projects. As South Africa, we were readmitted in 1992. And in 1992, we were supposed to go to AFCON 1994. We failed. For me, it was a building block.
Of course.
And then 96, Kenya was supposed to hold. And they could not host because they had their own difficulties. And we were called in to assist because of we have the facilities and the Mandela effect.
Yeah,
issue.
sure.
Don't forget that.
Yes, yes.
And then we hosted and won it.
Yeah.
Let's start from 1996 up to 2002, when you actually lost the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Between then and now, what has been the difference for you from then when Kurosh took over and then we could not go anywhere and he was fired in the process, and then from 2002 up to probably the last AFCON?
Yeah.
Oh no, 2019 when we lost in the quarterfinals
yes.
against Nigeria. Probably one can say why there was a lull.
So that look, I think that was a bad period for our football, and I think it started, as you say, our football association being impatient. Think of it, I was at the 2002 Nations Cup.
I was there with you, yes.
No harm in losing to the hosts, honestly. It's a quarterfinal, you are playing them. I remember that match in Keys, packed stadium. We lost.
And the dust.
But I remember there was also that, as a journalist, I remember we were very trigger happy as well as journalists. I mean, once a coach, it looks like we are struggling, fire the coach. And the association were just doing that. And we went through a lot of that. So you'll remember 2002, then we get knocked out. We go 2004 out in the group stages with Brastiles in Tunisia. 2006 was the worst.
Egypt was dismal.
No goal,
no
nothing,
no win, no draw.
Nothing with Coach Ted, who had said we are going to win.
And he sent that was the beginning of sending younger players.
Yes.
In 2006.
And now think about it. When I think back, Brababa, yes, we lost. But when you think of what Ted was trying to do there with all those players, yes, he was Ted, very arrogant, believed in himself, and he thought he would win. But had we continued with what he was trying to build, we probably would have done well. We bring in Carlos Alberto Pereira. We went to the 2008 Nations Cup
in Ghana.
Yeah,
I remember very well.
His head was, forget about this one. This is building blocks to 2010
World Cup,
which was fine. So it's been a period where, because of all those building up, we are building up to 2010, and what happens? We don't qualify for 2010. That was in Angola.
Yes,
and
Egypt
South Africa,
won it,
we start thinking, we are failing. And then what was next? We missed out on 2012
Equatorial Guinea and
when
Gabon.
Zambia won.
Yeah.
We didn't go, so we missed out on those.
2013 we didn't go.
We
Equatorial
host?
Guinea. No, we hosted,
we
but we
hosted
didn't win it. Yeah.
Yes.
13. Nigeria won it, ne?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's been a period of sadness for us as South Africa, not competing, not winning, but things have changed. Brababa, we then come back and get all those. This old man comes in. What's his name? Hugo Bruce.
After winning AFCON in
with Cameroon
2015.
Now the funny thing is, you'll remember, if I'm sure you were part of us when we didn't really believe in this man. He comes in.
We didn't know who he was.
Typical.
We knew that he had won AFCON,
of course,
but we didn't know who he was.
But typical European coaches come in and they want to tell us what to do, and we don't like that. Given our history, apartheid, a lot of us did not take a liking to Hugo Bruce. But he's changed our football. What we did when we went to the last AFCON, I don't think many of us believed we can get to even the semi-finals. And we've done that, and it's because of his patience. I think one of the things is stubbornness. I love him because he's very stubborn.
Stubbornness from Hugo Bruce.
A lot of coaches, they read what we write, they hear what Bubaba says, they commentators, they speak on radios, and they fall for that. They listen. But he had a plan. He knew what he was building, and he stuck with it, and it's working for us. Here we are. I mean, can you imagine? We are saying we are going to the Nations Cup, and as South Africans, we believe we can win it. It's a beautiful feeling to say we are one of the favorites.
Nigeria is saying that they want to win it. The last time they won it was in 2013 under Stephen Keshi. May his soul rest in peace. Yeah. One of the biggest giants of African football, especially in the West. Do you think Nigeria stand a chance right now?
Look, I mean, the Nigeria that we saw, we could have even beaten them, I think. The Nations Cup is a tournament. I believe in tournaments, anything is possible, Brababa. You can never rule Nigeria out. They have arguably the best attack on the continent.
On the continent,
you know,
yes.
your Osimhen's, it's a potent attack. Whether they'll on the night, on the day of a match, get together, it's tournament. Tournament is anybody's. We are talking about these big ones. Algeria can come and shock everybody. Look at what happened.
That's what they do, actually.
You know,
that's what they do.
We spoke about Zambia winning, and who would have thought Zambia could win a Nations
2012.
Cup? So anything is possible. I think one of the things I would want to warn South Africans against is we are going to the World Cup. History says all coaches who've qualified us for the World Cup did not take us to the World Cup. Let us not do that. You'll know. Clive Barker qualified us for the World Cup. We went to the Afro-Asian Cup that
in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
97.
What did we do? We didn't lose. We didn't win. We fired him because we did the same with Carlos Queiroz because he failed at the AFCON. Please, South Africa, please suffer. Whether we don't win the Nations Cup, whether we don't, let's not fire Coach Hugo Bruce.
No. We should keep him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the other favorites. Cote d'Ivoire.
They are the defending champions. Defending champions always do well, but I don't. It's very rare. I think how many countries have won and defended their title? It's it doesn't happen
Egypt,
a lot. Egypt will do that.
Cameroon.
Yeah,
yes.
but very rarely does that happen.
Only them.
Because we could have. Remember, we won 96, but
Went to
lost
the
in the
final in
final.
98, yeah.
So
In
yeah,
Burkina Faso.
it's